Bonjour et bienvenue sur Speak French. Avec moi, je suis Séverine, votre professeure de français. Hi and welcome to Speak French. Avec moi, I am Séverine and I am your French teacher. Comment ça va aujourd'hui? Eh bien, moi, ça va bien. Et aujourd'hui, un nouvel épisode, a new episode à la boulangerie. À la boulangerie, at the bakery, right? So we don't say boulangerie, just like you don't say bakery, boulangerie with jri. And just to let you know that in France, boulangerie sells bread and do not sell pastries. So we'll come back to that. Donc aujourd'hui, un épisode sur le vocabulaire à la boulangerie. And at the end of the episode, I added the sentences you need, right? Because it's nice to have the vocab, but how do you actually interact with being at the bakery? All right, so make sure to listen to the end because we have the vocab first and then we'll finish with the expressions you need to know. And as usual, head to the website speakfrenchavecmoi.com for the transcript and the cheat sheet so you get more practice. Alors, are you ready to speak French? Inside a French bakery, you'll find many kinds of bread, and the word is pain. And pain is spelled the same way than in English, but it's not pronounced the same way. En français, in French, when you see the cluster AIN, like in saint, you make the sound un, pain, saint, un. To make that sound, it's almost like when you're smiling, right? Your mouth is stretched. E, make the sound E, and then from E, try to go to un. E, un. You just need to lift the back of your tongue. I know it's easy to say, you just need. All right. Pain is bread. Now, we have different kind of breads. Of course, we all know une baguette. Une baguette. Une baguette. And you want to put the stress in get. Une baguette. But then you can ask for une tradition. Une tradition. Tradition. Not easy to say, so you might stick with baguette. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est une tradition? So what's a tradition? Tradition is a baguette made with better flour and with slow raising, right? So it's a little better, it's a bit more expensive. Tradition, I personally prefer tradition to baguette. And then we have un pain. What? So what is un pain compared to a baguette? Un pain is a larger baguette for a family, right? And baguette is more for 2 people. Un pain is for about 4 people. Un pain complet. Un pain complet, not complete. Complet. Un pain complet. It's a loaf of whole wheat bread. Un pain de mie. Un pain de mie is a sandwich bread. Okay, so let's say that again. Une baguette, une tradition, un pain complet, un pain de mie. Right. So now, just to let you know, right? I just realized that I do have a workshop. The workshop is open. You have 26 topics. You do have worksheets. I do have an AI virtual tutor, and you also have presentation that I designed and created by me, where you're going to learn more about being at the bakery, being at a farmer's market, being at a cafe, when you're at the hotel, when you're at the Airbnb, what if you need to take the train, at the car rental, and also situations such as maybe you lose your wallet, you lose your passport, you need to see a doctor, or you've been through pickpocket. So check it out. It's open now. I just forgot to mention it, and it's on my website, speakfrenchAvecMoi.com. So let's go back to les viennoiseries. Les viennoiseries. Les viennoiseries. It's between bread and pastries. It's hard to say, right? And it comes from Vienna, right? So think of Vienna, right? So vie and then the noix in what? And then we're going to do the sound z, like in zebra, and then ri. I know, easy when you're French, but let's try again. Viennoiserie. It's a word you'll see often. Sometime in Paris, when you walk, you'll see café plus viennoiserie. You might wonder, what is it? It means that your café will come with un croissant, ou un pain au chocolat. So let's remember, viennoiserie. And I just said the word croissant. Croissant is hard and you need to work on that croissant, un croissant. And you have two types of croissant in French. You have un croissant au beurre ou un croissant nature. Un croissant au beurre is made with butter. Un croissant nature is made with margarine. How do you tell them apart? If your croissant actually has a shape of a croissant, it's what we call nature, plain with margarine. But if your croissant is just straight, then it's with butter. Good to know, right? Un croissant au beurre, un croissant nature, and then, of course, un pain au chocolat. But if you're in the South, usually pain au chocolat turns into the word chocolatine. Un pain au chocolat. Not chocolat, not te, chocolat ou chocolatine. And then you might see something called une brioche. Not ch, like short. Une brioche. Une brioche is this sweet buttery bread, almost like challah bread. Une brioche. Then you might see un pain au raisin with a Z sound. Un pain au raisin. It's a round shape filled with resins and custard. Un chausson aux pommes. Un chausson aux pommes. It's a flaky pastry filled with applesauce. Chausson. It's not easy to say. You have to go from ch to se and o to on. Chausson aux pommes. And then very often on the counter, you'll see des chouquettes. Des chouquettes. So let's say that together. Oh, chouquettes are French sugar puff. They're not filled with cream, right? And they have pearl sugar on the top. Usually you buy them by weight. So let's say together. Viennoiserie, un croissant au beurre, un croissant nature, un pain au chocolat, une chocolatine, une brioche, un pain au raisin, un chausson aux pommes, des shook it. Great. Alors, don't leave now because we're going to learn how to ask for things, right? À la boulangerie. At the bakery. La boulangère. La boulangère is usually the person standing behind the counter. It's often the wife of the boulanger, the baker. Not always, but whenever you have a salesperson standing behind, we tend to call her la boulangère. So, let's practice. Bonjour madame, je voudrais une baguette bien cuite, s'il vous plaît. So what am I saying? Hello, I'd like a well-done baguette, please. Alors, what do I mean by bien cuite? Une baguette bien cuite is going to be more crusty and more golden. Bonjour, madame. Je voudrais une baguette bien cuite, s'il vous plaît. If you like your baguette or your bread crusty and golden, you ask une baguette bien cuite, s'il vous plaît. And then you can say, bonjour madame, je voudrais une baguette pas trop cuite, s'il vous plaît. What is pas trop cuite? It's when you want a lightly baked baguette. Some people prefer to have their baguette on a softer and paler side. It's a question of taste. Bien cuite, well done. Pas trop cuite, lightly baked. Et avec ceci. Et avec ceci. You may hear et avec ceci. Anything else with that be all. Et avec ceci. You'll hear it in other stores as well. Et avec ceci. When you hear that, someone is asking you anything else. And you can answer ce sera tout. Ce sera tout. And French tend to go fast and say ce sera tout. Ce sera tout. That'd be all. Merci. Ou ce sera tout. It's hard to say. Alors, if it's too hard, of course, you can say merci. Okay? So if you don't feel like you can say ce sera tout. And of course, when you leave, you say au revoir, madame, bonne journée. Bonne journée is have a good day. And I had a student, he came to France and said, why was everybody telling me have a good trip? And because he did not know that have a good day means bonne journée in French. So let's do it together. Une baguette bien cuite, when you want a well done baguette. Une baguette pas trop cuite, when you want lightly baked. Et avec ceci, anything else. Ce sera tout. That'd be all. Bonne journée. Have a good day. Not jour. Bonne journée. And of course, always say bonjour, merci, au revoir. Great! C'est la fin de cet épisode. That's the end of this episode. Thank you again for listening until the end. If you find this episode helpful, please leave a comment or ratings on Spotify or on Apple or on Audible or Amazon Music. It helps other students find it, and you can also recommend to your friend. And again, come and check the website so you can have the cheat sheet. And since you're here and now it's almost 14 minutes, I want to tell you something. And maybe it's early in the morning, wherever you are, or maybe it's late. But if nobody has told you today, you're terrific. C'est la fin de cet épisode. Ça fait déjà 14 minutes. Et peut-être que c'est le matin ou le soir, mais si personne ne vous l'a dit, aujourd'hui, Tu es formidable. Merci, à bientôt. Au revoir.